Good day everyone. For this video, I will be showing you how to solve for the derivative of a function using the limit definition. But what is the formula for the limit definition when solving derivative? So we have f prime of x. So ang pagkabasa natin dito is f prime of x. So, derivative siya ng f of x is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches to 0. So, itong buong to ay need nating i-memorize at ito yung tinatawag nating limit definition kapag kukuha tayo ngayon ng derivative ng isang function. So how to use this kapag kukunin natin ngayon ang derivative ng x minus 1. So ulitin lang natin kanina. So we have f prime of x is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches to 0. Okay? So itong x plus h natin, ilalagay lang natin siya mismo sa value doon sa variable x natin. And ganun din sa x mamaya dito sa part na ito. So let me erase that. So we have f prime of x. So we will be getting the derivative of that. So limit of f of x plus h. So itong x natin, palitan lang natin siya ng x plus h. So we have x plus h, then wag niyong kalimutan yung minus 1. So yan yung f of x plus h. Minus, since may minus tayo dito, wait lang. Since may minus f of x tayo dito, so magma-minus kayo ngayon ng x minus 1. Okay? Don't forget yung parenthesis niya kasi kailangan natin i-distribute mamaya yung minus operation all over h as h approaches to 0. Now, yun na, i-distribute na natin yung minus. So, limit of x plus h minus 1, negative times positive x is minus x, negative times negative 1 is plus 1 all over h as h approaches to 0. Now, anong pwede natin dyan makancel? Yung x, correct? Kasi x minus x is 0. Ano pa? We have negative 1. So, ang natira na lang is, sa numerator ay h all over sa denominator is h as h approaches to 0. Meron pa tayong pwedeng makancel. Yung h sa taas at h sa baba. So magiging 1 na to, 1. So meron tayo ngayong limit of 1 over 1 or simply 1 over 1 is 1 as h approaches. Sorry. So we have 1 as h approaches to 0. Napag-aralan natin nung midterms kung paano kumuha ng limit ng isang constant. So magkakaroon lang tayo ng 1. So ibig sabihin lang yan na ang derivative ngayon, wait lang, ang derivative ng x minus 1 ay 1. Okay? So ganyan kumuha ng derivative using the limit definition. Next. How about kung meron tayong quadratic function? May square sa taas. May 2 tayo na exponent. So, ganun din lang gagawin natin. So, we have f prime of x. Sorry. So, we have f prime of x is equal to the limit of yung x plus h ilagay dito sa dalawang x natin. So, we have x plus h square plus 10 times x plus h. Yan yung ito yung part ng f of x plus h natin. How about yung minus f of x natin? I-minus nyo lang yung kanyang given function natin. So we have minus parenthesis, don't forget the parenthesis, x squared plus 10x. Siyempre, all over h yan as h approaches to 0. So, meron tayong limit of now x plus h square. Kung medyo nahirapan pa kayo kung paano kumuha ng x plus h square, dapat alam nyo kung paano mag-multiply ng x plus h ng long method. So, x plus h times h square. X times h, we have hx or xh. Parehas lang naman yon. X times h, hx, and x times x square. So, meron tayong x square plus 2hx plus h square. Yan pa lang yung x plus h square. So, we have x square plus 2hx plus h square. Then, distribute the 10 plus 10x plus 10h. So, 10h. Then, distribute the minus. Minus x square plus 10x. All over h as h approaches to 0. Now, anong pwede natin dyan ma-delete or ma-remove, ma-cancel? So, x square pwede kasi x minus x square is 0. Meron pa. We have, I'm sorry, it should be, this is negative. So, meron pang isa, positive 10x and negative 10x. So, natira na lang sa numerator natin ay limit of 2hx plus h squared plus 10h all over h as h approaches to 0. Ngayon, magfa-factor tayo dun sa numerator natin. Ilalabas lang natin, since may tag-iisa silang h, ayan, ilalabas natin ngayon yung mga h nila para lang makancel yung numerator natin. So, h times, so tanggalin nyo lang yung h sa una. We have 2x plus, tanggalin nyo yung pangalawa, h plus 10 all over h as h approaches to 0. Then, makakancel na yung h natin. Magiging 1. Yan. So, is equal to limit of 2x plus h plus 10 as h approaches to 0. Now, pwede na tayong mag-substitute ng as h is equal to 0. So, we have 2x plus 0 plus 10. So, simplify further lang natin. We have 2x plus 10. So, meron tayo ngayon na derivative na 2x plus 10. So, ang derivative ng x squared plus 10x is 2x plus 10. Now, tapos na tayo sa linear, yun yung number 1. Tapos na tayo sa quadratic. How about kapag cubic naman yung given? Okay, medyo mahaba ito. So, limit pa rin. Using limit, we have f, paghilid lang natin, we have f prime of x is equal to limit of x plus h, ilagay nyo sa x natin. So, we have x plus h cube minus x plus h. Then, minus f of x natin. So, minus yung buo x cube minus x all over h as h approaches to 0. Ngayon, meron tayong x plus h cube. So, imumultiply natin yung x plus h ng 3 beses. Kanina, 2 beses lang. Ngayon, 3 beses. Tingnan na lang natin yung sagot natin kanina sa number 2. Meron tayong x square plus 2hx plus h square. So, we have x square plus 2hx plus h square. Tingnan lang natin kung tama, h square. Now, i-multiply na lang natin siya ng isang x plus h. So, we have h times h square is h cube. H times 2hx is 2h square x. H times x square is hx square. Or pwede nyo pagbaligtarin, parehas din lang yan. X times h square is 2 sorry, it's xh square. Meron bang xh square? Meron. So dito, plus 2h x square. So we have 2hx square plus x cube. So all over, meron tayong x cube plus 3hx square plus 3hx is h square x plus h cube. So limit of x cube plus 3hx square plus 3h square x plus h cube minus, distribute the minus, minus x minus h, then distribute nyo ulit yung minus. Minus x cube plus x all over h as h approaches to 0. So ngayon, ang limit niya, ano yung pwede natin matanggal dyan? Yung x cube and yung negative x. Okay? So natira na lang sa numerator, we have 3hx square plus 3h square x plus h cube minus h all over h as h approaches to 0. Napapansin ulit natin na may h yung mga per term natin sa numerator. Factor it out. So we have h times 3x square plus 3hx plus h square minus 1. Okay? Since tinanggal natin yung isang h all over h as h approaches to 0. Cancel, cancel. So meron tayo ngayong ibahan lang natin ang color para makita ninyo. So we have limit of 3x square plus 3hx plus h square minus 1 as h approaches to 0. Now, substitute nyo na yung 0 sa h natin since na remove na natin yung h sa denominator. So we have 3x square plus 3 times 0 times x plus 0 square minus 1. So cancel na natin yan. 0 yan. Pati rin ito. So all in all, meron tayong 3x square minus 1 as our, bakit h? Sorry. It should be f prime of x. So, ang derivative ng x cube minus x is 3x square minus 1. Okay, tapos na tayo sa number 1 kanina, linear. Number 2, quadratic. Number 3, cubic. How about kung meron naman tayong, ayan, isang rational algebraic expression, parang fraction yung ating function. So, number 4, we have f of x is equal to 1 minus x all over x. So, ganun din lang ulit. We have f prime of x is equal to the limit of, lagyan nyo lang ng x plus h dito. 1 minus, don't forget the parentheses, x plus h all over x plus h, yan yung may x plus h, minus 1 minus x all over x. Kopyahin nyo lang yung f of x natin. All over h as h approaches to 0. Now, kukunin natin ito para nakakaroon lang tayo ng 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. Okay? So, gagawin lang natin is 2 times 3. Okay? So, we have limit ngayon ng all over x plus h times x. Ngayon, since may 2 times 3 tayo dito, so ano yung kulang natin dito sa denominator? Kulang tayo ng 3's. So we have 3 times 1. So ganun din yung gagawin natin dito sa x plus h. So we have, kulang natin dito ay x. So we have x times, distribute na natin yung minus dito. So we have 1 minus x minus h. minus, so dito naman sa 3, ang kulang natin ay 2 times 1. So we have 1 minus x times, kulang natin is x plus h, all over h as h approaches to 0. Limit of, simplify lang natin yung numerator, x minus x square minus xh. Then, 1 minus x times x plus h. So, we have 1 minus x plus h. H times negative x is negative xh. H times 1 is h. X minus x times h. X times negative x is negative x square. Hindi ninyo pwede siyang itapat sa h kasi magkaiba naman yung variable nila. And x times 1 is x. So we have positive x. So all over, meron lang tayong h minus xh minus x square plus x. Since may negative tayo dito, ibahin lang natin yung kanilang mga sign. So, minus h plus xh plus x square minus x all over x plus h times x divided by h natin. So, ginawa lang natin itong row form. So, parehas lang itong pangalawa natin dito sa pangatlong equal sign. So, ano yung pwede nating i-delete or i-cancel? So, we have xh. Meron pa ba? So, we have positive. And ito. Okay, so natira lang lang sa numerator. Don't forget as h approaches to 0. So, na numerator natin is negative h all over x plus h times x. Okay? Now, since may division tayo dito sa kanan natin, so parang tayo nakakaroon ng 1/2 divided by 1/3. On your elementary, kapag meron kayong division ng isang fraction, so magiging 1/2 times 3 over 1. Magiging reciprocal itong 1 over 3. So magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng times 1 over h. Ngayon, pwede natin makancel yung h dito at h dito. So ito magiging 1, negative 1. Tapos ito naman ay 1. So as h approaches to 0. So limit ngayon, so ito, cancel na natin yan kasi 1 over 1 is 1. So we have negative 1 all over x plus h x as h approaches to 0. Simplify lang natin. What? No, it's not simplify. Gawin na nating substitute na tayo. So we have negative 1 all over x plus 0 times x. So x plus 0 is the same as x lang. So itong part na nasa baba, x lang yan. So x times x is x squared. So meron tayong negative 1 over x squared. So yan yung final answer natin. So the derivative of 1 minus x over x is negative 1 over x squared. Okay, so we are done with linear. Next, quadratic. Next, cubic. Meron tayong rational algebraic expression. And what if binigyan tayo ng isang may square root? So, don't worry. Papakita ko ngayon yan. So, we have f of x is equal to square root of x plus 3. So, ganun din lang. We have f. Mag-green naman tayo. We have f prime of x is equal to, lagyan natin na yung x ng x plus h plus 3 minus yung buong function natin x plus 3 all over h. I forgot the limit. We have f prime of x is equal to the limit as h approaches to 0. Na kung meron tayong numerator na puro radical sign, i-multiply lang natin ito sa kaparehas niya. Plus 3 minus square root of x plus 3 all over. Siyempre, kung anong ginawa niya sa numerator, gawin niya sa denominator. X plus 3. Ngayon, meron tayong tinatawag, it should be plus, conjugate pala niya. So, ang tawag natin dito is yung conjugate. Conjugate. Okay? When we say conjugate, dapat i-times nyo siya kung ano yung kabaligtaran ng ating numerator. So, since minus siya, ang conjugate niya is plus. Pero kung plus yung makikita ninyo dito, so magiging minus yung conjugate natin. Ngayon, meron tayong natutunan nung junior high school ninyo na kapag meron tayong a plus b times a minus b, magkakaroon lang tayo ng a square minus b square. Okay? So, ulitin ko, a plus b times a minus b, makakaroon tayo ng a square minus b square. Tinatawag itong difference of two squares. Okay? So, two squares. So, we have limit of, syempre, square root of x plus h plus 3 square. Gagamitin na natin ito. Minus square root of x plus 3 square all over h times yung dito na part. Square root of x plus h plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3. Don't forget, huwag niyong susulat ang square. So, as h approaches to 0. Since meron tayong square na exponent and meron tayong radical sign na square root, ika-cancel na natin yan. So, we have limit ngayon ng x plus h plus 3 minus x plus 3 all over h x plus h plus 3 plus square root of x plus h as h approaches to 0. Cancel, sige. So, simplify further natin yung numerator. We have limit of x plus h plus 3 minus x minus 3 all over h is, times square root of x plus h plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3 as h approaches to 0. Cancel the negative x, meron pang positive negative 3. So, natira na lang sa numerator is h all over h times x plus h plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3. Since may numerator as h approaches to 0, since we have a numerator na h and denominator na h, ika-cancel na rin natin ito. So, ito magiging 1, ito magiging 1. So, next page na lang tayo. Sorry. F prime of x is equal to the limit of 1 over x plus h plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3 as h approaches to 0. Pwede na natin tayo mag-substitute dyan sa h. So, we have 1 all over square root of x plus h. Sorry, hindi na siya h. It's supposed to be 0 plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3. So, simplify lang natin yung isa. We have 1 all over x plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3. Now, pwede natin combine yan ng x plus 3 plus square root of x plus 3. So, para lang tayo nagkakaroon ng 1 over x, 1 over x plus x. So, 1 over 2x. So, kung gagawin natin itong x, so magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng 1 over 2 square root ng x plus 3. So, ito na yung f prime of x natin. So, the derivative of square root of x plus 3 is 1 over 2 square root of x plus 3. So, that's all for this video and thank you for listening.